Okay, we are ready to go. We got the wine. What's a horror game without some wine? Let's put a cap on that before I spill it.
A few moments later.
I've already lost the cap, you guys. Not even remotely embarrassing. Okay, hello. I'm gonna be playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which I have never played before. We need some glasses to get going here, because I can't see anything without them. And I'm finally ready to go. So cheers, and let's go. Let's play. We don't read instructions. There are no instructions here. So I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Edith Finch.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Does not look like a very safe house, I'll tell you that. Oh dear. Now can I move?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh no, missing person.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Oh, I can't deal with the kid stuff. Like, please no kid stuff. I don't know why I agreed to play this. Whoever suggested this to me, we're not friends right now.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Probably because they're haunted. So you left when you were 11? Is that why you're still alive? I love foxgloves. They're like my favorite flower. They're poisonous. They're still my favorite flower, though. Can I don't know. I want them. That's definitely a bad omen, though. What a cute little mailbox. No. Open it. Open it.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, so am I 18? Yeah, let go.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, wait, which brother? Because you lived here until you were 11, so you have to have a different brother. No trespassing. I'm definitely trespassing. This used to be my house.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Nothing
Maybe
good.
she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Why would she want me to come back? Sounds like a really bad idea. More foxgloves. So many.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Where am I going? I feel like this is not the way to the house. Oh. Don't eat the foxgloves! They're smart. They know. They know not to eat the poisonous plant. I guess always leave
The
with
truth
the house.
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Oh, you inherited the house. With all the final
But
notices,
now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I'm just saying, with all the final notices, wouldn't it have been foreclosed upon? Like, how did she inherit the house? Unless just nobody wanted it. That is...
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Nightmares? Okay. This is a creepy house. What's that? Trash. I don't care about trash. Is that like a slide? Did they have some sort of like mega slide from the kids' rooms or something? Oh god, did one of the children unalive on the slide? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Who's this? Her brother again. Oh, his little flyers are everywhere.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Drink to that. I'm uncomfortable. Why do we have so many chairs? Like, not even nice chairs. There's just so many of those little plastic chairs.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Cursed. Are you on the back door? That's a very clean pot. That... Oh, in the doggy door. Okay, in the doggy door
Crawling
we go.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I wonder if that was the actual way in, or if the key does let me in the front door. I doubt it. This is probably the way to get in. What are they working on? Oh, a little kiddie pool.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
You shouldn't. You're not gonna make it out of here. Everyone tells me this game is traumatizing, and that's why they were like, oh, play it. You need to play it. So I am.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yep, so I'm the only one left. So, 12 years old. God, it's already upsetting me. I'm like, just starting. Can't get emotional.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, that would be horrible if only one place delivered. I hope they have a varied menu so you can at least get lots of things. Did we leave in a hurry? We definitely looked like we left in a hurry. I couldn't have left alone though. I was 11.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, what happened to the cat? What is all this?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I'm not disturbed at all. Oh no, Grandma!
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Did I really just miss a cutscene now? About Grandma? Going to a retirement community? Did she not want to?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Too much house. Yeah, like there's too many books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Ooh, okay, see? That's why I don't want to knock things over. Aww. This looks like a lot more people I don't know. Very concerning. That definitely looks like an Eddie Bauer coat. I'm just gonna say it looks like it. Okay, sadness over. Keep exploring. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That is some nice craftsmanship. Does it stop? Yeah, it does.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Wait, okay, Milton and Lewis. That's why I remember. So Lewis was 12 and Milton died sometime before that? I need a timeline.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Why is this door sealed?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's creepy. So they were building a new lock for one of the doors. Don't know why. Why do we have so many books? Oh, yep, for Grandma. Oh, no. There's a door. There was a door. We gotta go back down.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah. Can't go in the basement. Not strong enough to bust the door down. Can I ride in the chair? Nope. Apparently can't ride in the chair. Reminds me of Grandma.
Disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Then where did I
Edie
sleep?
retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. Okay. Is Edie Grandma? Which one's Edie? In this room. Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Also, what is that? Is that like a Sasquatch with like a Shirley Temple type person? She's got to be like a Shirley Temple type person because Barbara was born 1944, died in 1960, so she was 16 when Barbara died. And she was like a little Hollywood starlet. This one's a Finch, which is our last name, so it makes sense. It's Fen and Eddie, so 2 people.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
So Sven died a long time ago, and Edie died right as we were going to leave. She lived almost 100. Oh, no. Not more children. Please. Airplanes and space. Oh, not the space! I can't do space. That's what my son's interested in.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Calvin was 11. That's so upsetting. You even have like tape across it. I just can't with this. Okay, who died here? Gregory. No!
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
I mean, it's a pink fluffy bathroom, but they had to throw in a baby? Nope, we're noping out of here. I can't deal with it. Did the baby drown in the tub? Oh, I just feel sick. Molly. Molly's like a little princess, you can tell. 10-year-old. Why are they all children?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Great, so they just kept making more rooms. What is this? Is this your room? Ocean themed.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great Uncle Walter.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why did it creep you out, Mom? Do not deal with all of the death and not let your children play in here? Very morbid no matter what.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Yes! I found what I can unlock! 20 Leagues Under the Sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. Oh! Okay. Wait, how do I open this?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I don't want to know what my mom was afraid of. This is so creepy.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton was the one who died when she was 4.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
That Molly's room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving! This is gonna lead to your death. That's where this is all leading.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh my gosh. That is precious.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, very creepy painting. Oh, Molly was mapping out the house. Dead bugs, great.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, she made her a little shrine. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I have to play as the child?
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
She ate gerbil food? I'm not disturbed at all.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, I can't listen to Mom.
I kept eating and eating.
Ugh. Toothpaste. Gross. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No! Molly, no!
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, don't
And
tell me I fall.
suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Okay, now I'm confused.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I mean, this is very cool, but I'm also, like, very concerned for Miss Molly here.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
You don't eat mama birds. I don't care how hungry you are. Oh no. Oh no.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh, okay.
First, all I heard
Okay.
was the wind.
Whew.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm just apparently a shape-shifting 10-year-old child. I don't understand what's happening.
Rabbits.
Where are the rabbits? Where are they? There it is. There it is. Get it. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I don't want to watch this.
I imagined his face.
No, no, no!
And seen mine.
Oh god, don't look.
I
No.
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This is horrifying. I need more courage. Okay, what am I trying to
rabbit.
Another rabbit? Where is it? Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
She was almost too big to carry.
Oh,
I
no.
started choking,
Nope.
but I couldn't stop eating.
Nope, 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 no thank you.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Why am I a shark rolling down a hill? And now I'm dead? Come on, you can do it. Get unstuck. Yes, yes, roll down the hill. Roll down the hill. There we go. There we go. We're back in business. That's what happens when I stop the portrait.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now,
Got hit by a
I was
car.
hungrier than ever.
Okay.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Seals. This is what people suggest for me to play. This is what you all ask for, and this is what I have to play. Go, 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 go. Come on. Stupid shark. Come on, shark. How do I bite? That's how I do it.
I
Alright.
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I like that this is all being narrated by like a 10-year-old.
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the heck am I supposed to be now?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
So I'm like a kraken? This is escalating very quickly. Okay, I guess
was
I'm a
big,
murderer.
But I moved real quiet.
Oh, there's more. Gotta kill more people.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Okay, 10-year-old child, you definitely apparently don't want to stop murdering. Come on, take out the captain. There he is. Ew. No, not that way. No one said I was smart enough for puzzles. Could follow the bird.
After the last passenger, I
There we go.
was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Great. Am
I
I gonna...
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I do not know where this is leading. Oh no! Oh no! I'm in the house! Oh, this is horrifying. This is so horrifying. And yeah, I have no idea who would let their child record these lines.
I
There's
got
multiple
closer and
children.
closer.
I'm gonna eat myself, I guess. How do I get up? How do I get up onto my bed and eat myself?
All of my stomach started growling,
Oh no.
and suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh. That's the most horrifying dream. What the heck does the parents think happened to their child?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, okay. Great. One family member down. Just a bunch of... I can't. No, we're getting out of this room. That was way worse than I thought it would be. Also, are there any signs of, I guess, like, the entry? Like, of the creature? I don't know. I guess after a bajillion
I
years...
can't
there
describe
probably
it,
isn't.
but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah. Her creepy ghost telling me the story. What do you want me to do, game? Out the window? A cat. Follow the cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Yeah,
Edie
I
would
mean,
have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
yeah, who would? Who would have
So,
shared that story
when
with
we
the
adopted
child?
a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, they named their cat Molly? Okay, hold on. Let's be smart here. Open up. So, whose room am I in now?
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, Great Grandma Edie. Great Grandma Edie died right before I left.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
I like Edie. She's real. Mom doesn't
Her
tell
room was
me
like a
anything.
museum.
Oh, Odin.
Orcas Island.
I got married on Orcas Island. This is too close to
Odin
home.
Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh, he went down with the house? I mean, you hear of going down with the ship, but you don't hear of going down with the house. Come on.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, so we know
Whatever's
how
wrong with
Odin
this
dies.
family, it goes back a long ways.
So that's just where it starts.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Okay, Great Grandma Edie's my favorite. I'm deciding.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, I saw the slide outside. I knew that had to be how somebody died. Dragon slide. It was just a hazard. Yeah, dragon slide. Look at how fun it looks. Not safe or, super rickety at all.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh god, not the pink bathroom. I can't with the pink bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This one has a peephole, and they labeled it as, like, the baby's door.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, it is a big trace to leave this mark on the family.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that was clever. Slightly creepy. What is this all about?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay. I have to do some more crawling. Oh, my brother Milton found this too. Move chair. Okay. I'm in the boys' room.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Do the command. Not the space theme.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Alvin, 11 years old.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I don't like where this is going.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh no.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I can't even with this kid. And this is the most unsafe swing I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, no.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
He's gonna fall on the fence. Oh no, I'm calling it.
He'd
He
already
falls
made
on the
up his
fence.
mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh did go all the way around.
The day he made up his mind to
Oh
fly.
no, he did fly.
And he
Okay,
did.
he didn't fall on the fence. I was wrong. Seriously, like, my heart is pounding. It is so upsetting.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Nope. Nope. I'm fine.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So they had to share a room. Like, Sam had to stay in the room of his twin after his twin was gone. Like, that's not
Mom
cool.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, you don't make them share a room. Oh my god, how can you ever be in the room where your twin after they're gone? I can't even. How do I get out of here? I'm disturbed enough. And I'm lost again. There we go. So many secret entrances. No. Do the thing. Do the thing. Curious. Okay, secret rooms. Oh, I'm having a great
The
time.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I want to know what's back here first. So Milton has been here too. I'm essentially following in the footsteps of my brother. Oh, okay, so that's how I get back out later. I see. Gotta go to what's-her-name's room first. The resident Shirley Temple. Barbara
Growing up-
Finch.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah. Like Home Alone meets Shirley Temple. Okay. Tell me about Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
So Barbara was 16. Barb Street. Happy birthday, Barbara. Did she die on her 16th birthday? That's really gross also to leave that there. Why was she smoking? Okay, Barbara. I'll try not to judge you as I'm, having beverages.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
What did they write? The surprise ending of Barbara
Old
Finch?
Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Okay, this is like Tales from the Crypt vibes.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
I love
Also,
this style.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret patches. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
Oh, teaching me how
I'll
to
be
do
back in a
stuff.
sec.
Thank you.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh no.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
All right. Controlling her again.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Yeah, there's blood on the ground. He's trying to scare her, and she's gonna die somehow.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, it's her dad's blood. Where am I going? Where am I going? Just smacking everything, it's fine. I think I do want to go that way. This way. That's where I'm going.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Didn't work. Smack.
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Yeah.
She threw him out.
Terrible boyfriend.
A little something to
Kick him
remember
out.
him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Alright, let's go fetch my little brother. This time maybe it is the murderer. That's my work uniform, Walter. How do I get in? Oh, I have to go in Walter's room. Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh no. Is the hook-handed man my boyfriend again?
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Gotta find Walter? Guess that's what a good sister would do.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
It's supposed to be my death, so definitely not over yet. This feels like such a lame slasher movie. Oh, he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Okay, but where's my little brother? He doesn't get to die yet.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Yeah, until you die.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story.
Poor Walter.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Definitely Tales from the Crypt vibe. I kind of dig it. This is way better than, like, The Children. Oh, and it ends with the ear. Oh, poor Barbara.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh. Hey, at least I'm not crying. So there's that. On we go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, except that's exactly where I'm going.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, it makes sense. She has the most interesting story. To the music box. Oh, of course, it's right here, too. Alright. Spinny, 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 spinny. Keep going. I don't see any blood stains about the ear. There we go. That is ingenious. Great-Grandpa Sven, you built a cool house, even if it's cursed. Alright, alright. What's down here? Oh, not the baby stuff! I can't. I just can't.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, no thank you. I cut myself on a can today. I don't need a bunch of tetanus shots.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
What were you doing in the basement, Edie?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Turned
Oh!
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Yeah, she's hiding a lot more than that. Holy crap. Wait, was there like a key? I thought there was something shiny. I can't tell. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole cave system down here.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories...
Yep. Supernatural.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. So Walter hid in an underground bunker. What it looks like. With fake flowers and a fake landscape. Oh my god, did Walter totally go crazy? Yep, there's Walter. So Walter lived to old age. Poor Walter. Seems so traumatized.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Oh my gosh.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Whatever works for you, Walter.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Just morning peaches.
Even a monster
Or
on the other
lunchtime
side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just...
Oh my god, it's 2005? I'm an old man!
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
A week what?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Walter, what did you think was out there? Why can't I leave? I can't get around a cutting board drawer? Oh. Here we go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Sorry, I can't sing, like, whatsoever.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
It?
Whatever killed
Another
Barbara.
monster? So we're going with monster. Weird Kraken monster?
And Calvin.
Okay. Yeah, because all the family keeps dying. I get it.
Maybe
I get where you're
this
going with
is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
What you doing?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
You're ready to face the
I'm
death?
going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Not just
I don't
canned
mind if I
peaches.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, I knew it! A train! Oh, Walter. Yep. Sorry, Walter. Peaches.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay. I'm also a bit confused. So, I guess Odin and Edie had that's all of the children. I guess? And Sam... okay. Molly was the oldest. No. Yes. Molly's the oldest, then and she died younger. Barbara. Then the twins, so whatever. I can't keep track of this. There's too much adult beverages happening. We're just gonna say it's Grandpa Sam. That's the one who continued the family line. He has a dishwasher shower toilet. I'm sorry, I don't want to have my shower toilet dishes in the same location. Which way is the way out? It's too dark to see. That took way longer than it should have. Also, it is creepily dark outside now. You know, I realize now through me just being really, really dumb that I probably was supposed to go... Now I'm seeing things. I was probably supposed to go through the bunker. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was what I was supposed to be doing because I need to go out the way that he went because they showed me a secret entrance and I'm just small brain, very small brain. Could not figure that out.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yep, the uncle or great uncle you never met. Great Uncle Walter. I don't know why you're following to the train tracks.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Because of the curse.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, what else were you hiding, Mom?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
I mean, you have no children, so there's no one for you
Trying to
to lie
bury
to.
something that's still alive.
Oh, creepy. Creepy.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
From the ghosts?
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh my gosh. They put the family train on there with figures and everything? What the? That's a little bit distasteful, but okay. How did a train... Okay, I guess it's been a lot of years, but I was thinking, how did the train even go through here? Like, of course this would break. Train on an island? How does that make any sense? Why does an island need a train?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Hold on. Hold on. We're Googling this. There's a train! I'm not even kidding. It says here, island home with private railroad. So there are trains on Orcas Island. It's a whole railroad station. I'm shocked. Moving on. I just look dumb right now.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
The whole curse? Yeah, don't have any children. Just don't.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh god, is she pregnant? Is that what that is? Do I have a belly? Why? I thought she was like 17.
And the history you're a part of.
Oh my god, I'm a pregnant teenager.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I was
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah, what's out there? Super creepy. Okay, back to business. You know, finding out the past of my family as I assume a pregnant teenager. Now that I've cursed a child with this fate. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe we aren't
the house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Yep. Maybe the house is forcing me to have children because I'm the last one left.
Any of it seems possible.
Yeah, any of it is possible. The house made this happen. I must continue the line so that it can murder more people.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I mean, you had someone living in a bunker for 30 years, so clearly they're not used to it.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't know, the Finch family?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay,
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh, not all the pets. Oh, I hate all the pets. I can't deal with it.
Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
Barbara got her star. I'm not emotional. You're emotional. Walter. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's him in his cave. Edie. Sven. Oh, Calvin. That one makes me sad. And Molly. Little sleeping cat. I'm not gonna cry. I'm fine.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh my gosh, so that's Edie and her husband watching the father.
She could see it
go down
poking
with the
out
house.
of the water at low tide.
Is that the remains of the house? Like, what is that? Do not tell me they can see the drowned house from here. Why is it so smudged? Oh, I just
Edie
have to
said
zoom
she
in.
dreamed about the old house every night.
That is just not okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I'm not sniffly.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Damn.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I'm not looking forward to Gregory's. That one's gonna completely break me.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh no. Milton was my age. He's the older brother. Almost shares a birthday. I still have so many family members to get through. This is insane.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
What, to
For me
wait
to
till
come
you...
back someday and find everything out for myself.
Great. Thanks, Mom. Looking forward to it. Fort.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew it! I knew it! I was honestly like looking down at the character thinking like, she looks like she's almost pregnant. And now I see that I was correct. Oh, good, a ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Grandpa Sam seemed cool. I mean, he built a dragon slide. A very rickety, sketchy dragon slide.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh, do I want to open that first?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
So he was a bit of a daredevil. All right, let's find out about the
Sam spent his
dragon
life
slide.
shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Let's see, Grandpa Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Such a dad thing.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Where is Dawn? Oh, I gotta get. Is she in the front seat?
Not quite.
What?
Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. I'm not dumb. You're dumb.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
I did.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this.
Okay, got it.
God, family
I'm gonna take some
vacations.
pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Ooh, ooh, bird. That was
Aw.
a terrible picture. I can do better. No, come back, bird. You're the death bird.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Of course it's freezing. It's Washington. Get a picture of chips because I don't know what I'm doing. Dad, I'm bored. Dad, are you not listening to me?
Nothing quite like being outside.
Gross. Gross, Dad.
Oop. Little more gas in the tank, I guess.
Really? How long does it take you to pee? Oh my god, there's a sound effect. I can't even. I'm not one to just run to a tutorial, but I guess this is what's gonna happen here. Photo. See, this is commonly Googled because no one knows how to escape it. Wait, it says shift the camera to the right and zoom into a single tree with a bluebird. Now shift to the left and you'll see Sam next to a tree. Have to find Sam. There he is.
Hold still, us.
Hey!
Oh.
That's a
Gross. That's what I had to do?
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn.
Yeah, because
You'll
you're
need
gonna
to
die.
remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Yeah.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Bird. Deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where? Oh.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn.
No, you don't.
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, she's sad.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember
Not
that.
proud.
Okay?
She's not proud. What about her feelings, Dad? Wow. Wow. Go up the hill. Go comfort your
Dad,
daughter.
it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh. Oh no.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told.
So her mom is Dawn. And she didn't even say how her own dad died after the deer that she shot bucked him off a cliff. What is this story? Ugh. I'm bothered. I didn't even know her mom's name was Dawn because she kept calling her Dawn, so I kept wondering who Dawn was. So, oops. Anyway, that sucks. Moving on. Aw, him and his daughter, which was her mom. At least he taught her how to survive, I guess. All of his little taxidermy. Don't tell me that was a pet cat. Oh my god, did he taxidermy a pet cat attacking a squirrel? It's a squirrel. Am I going the right way, though, is the question. There's always another way out. Every time I unlock something, there's another way. So I'm clearly going the wrong way. Oh, yep. See, I knew it. I knew it. Knew it. Secret door. I'm smart.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh no. No, 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 no. I am not for this. I can't. I just can't with this one. They better be gentle with me. Oh my god, there's 2 in here. There's 2! Why did they do this to me? That is a creepy looking baby. Oh. Divorce? Okay. Why did it say? I'm not reading it very well. Friday Harbor, yep, and there.
Dear Kay,
reason.
do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I can't with this. Is this the pink bathroom? Is that why it was sealed off?
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Don't leave a child unattended!
Hello?
Do not! Don't leave him unattended!
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
You reminded me so much of Calvin.
I can't. I can't. I just can't with this.
Lost in his imagination.
So half the family's crazy. So he's just hallucinating, or is this all imagination?
Whatever it was, he saw.
How long are they gonna make me sit through this and get attached to this tiny child as I do this beautiful performance?
Sure made him happy.
I was just being real dumb. I feel like that whale is not supposed to be upside down. There we go.
I I know how silly it sounds.
There we go. What can you
But
accomplish?
I worried about a baby being too happy.
I can't right now with this baby.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on.
What is it? What is it?
I wish you could have told us.
Oh no. No, 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 I knew. Oh. No, no, Gregory. I knew it was coming. I can't. I can't.
So much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Oh, Gregory. At least he, you know, died happy,
I
right?
know what happened wasn't your fault.
Get to the plug. Get to the plug, Gregory. Get to the plug. Get to the plug. Take it. Get to your mom.
Sure he's happy.
No, don't go into the light.
And he'd want you to be happy too.
That's like one
Good
of
luck,
your
Kate.
worst nightmares. It's literally
Love,
a
Sam.
parent's worst nightmare. Oh. At least that wasn't too brutal. I mean, it's brutal, but it's not too brutal. They could have made that a lot worse. Oh. His smile is so creepy. It makes me feel slightly better about it. Okay.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Moving on to the next one.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Okay. Let's focus. Focus. Get all the words.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Why does he have a storm in his heart? Oh my god, I'm terrible at this.
I
Come
tried
on,
to talk
come
him out
on.
of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
We're getting married down there. In front of the old creepy drowned house? Does that make sense? Where is the next set of words? Also, did he, like, die at the wedding? That would be really traumatizing.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, Gus. Very dramatic little, what, 13-year-old?
Wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
It's storming. That is not a great sign. Where are my words? There they are. There they are. Wrong direction. Come on. Come on, self. Let's go.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Destroy the tent. Okay, let's just create a storm.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Oh no. Oh, the totem pole! Maybe?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, that's gotta have some guilt.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Yep, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Gus was like, what? 13, yes. A little bit of a rebellious. So they all shared a room at one point. So much climbing.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
There's 0 point to do that, I think, but I just had to. I did not go out the window. I gotta go all the way back up. Sorry. So does the
My mom moved
curse...
to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Does the curse only affect blood relatives?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, I assume that's her baby brother. I can't. I just can't with this.
Lewis was born a year later.
Oh, yeah, Lewis. I haven't gotten to Lewis yet.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back and to see kids in the house again.
All the dead plants. Ugh. Okay.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Just make it bigger. Forget, you know, like clearing out any of the old ghosts and house and stuff in the room. Just make the house taller and more sketchy and then build a dragon slide. That makes sense.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
This is cute.
But it didn't last.
Yeah, of course it didn't. This is not that type of game.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Castle.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So, I said Edie was my favorite earlier. I feel like Milton is also my favorite. They can be co-favorites. Also, I hope Milton's alive somewhere. I don't think he is. I feel like I'm gonna get like this false hope and it's gonna be terrible, but I do kind of hope he's alive. Playing the wrong game for that, I think. There we go. I guess I don't need to get up. Alright, Milton, let's see your castle.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, so when she's gone, someone else can paint all of the shrines. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Let's find out. What happened, Milton? I want to know.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I gotta say, I am loving this game so far. Why am I not flipping it? There we go. I keep running out of mouse room. Oh my god, it has to go all the way back again? Just gotta be faster. That's what I gotta do. This is stressful. This is so stressful. Come on. Come on, Milton. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know if I can get past this. Maybe if I just go slightly slower. That's the way to do it. I'm just dumb. Just ignore me. I'm drinking. This is why we drink and you guys can laugh at me. This is what we do here. I just didn't have to swipe my mouse so hard. Fast. Across the way. So did you go through the door, Milton? And you just vanished? Is that the story? Can I go through the magic door?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Where'd you go, Milton? Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Thank you.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
And he draws himself with a mustache, even though he's only like 11, so not...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Don't even remember. I don't know what's happening. I'm just making assumptions. So almost all of these have a puzzle right after of like where you go from there. But I feel like Milton's is like the very top of this part. So maybe I just go back up past here. Gotta be the right way.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Why would Lewis blame himself?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh no, is this Lewis?
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Okay. There's 2 directions to go. See, Lewis's room seems very unsafe to me. Oh!
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah. See that. No, do not go that way. I was not telling you to go that way, Edith Finch. I'd appreciate if you followed my directions and not just whatever random mouse moves I do as I'm looking around.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I can relate. I can relate. I love his little squishy ball too. Oh. Portrays Island.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh no.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh man, his job
He
sucks.
kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Mine began to what?
wander.
Oh. So he's playing video games while he's doing stuff.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
You think I could focus on 2 things at once? I love that each person has their own unique flair to, like, their story.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, that's okay. I can work and game at the same time.
But he found something more.
So it just keeps getting more
I
imaginary.
worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yep, just mindlessly
Like a whole new
canning
Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
It's taking over his whole mind.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hi, doggy. Where's my fish? Oh no. I'm a little also freaked out. Wait, the fish is there, but the
On the
fish
edge of a
is here.
city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh, okay, Lewis. I really relate to Lewis.
He
I
built
like
the
Lewis.
city up slowly, brick by brick.
Just hanging out in La La Land here.
Then he made musicians.
I like you. You people look kind of like Oogie Boogie. Worship me. Oh, they're so cute! Where's my fish? There it is.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Oh, where am I at? I'm stuck. I can't focus.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yep, take up the whole screen. Dead fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
They're not real.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh no, what are you gonna do, Lewis?
He held an election for mayor.
I feel like I'm playing D&D right now.
And he won.
Did I chop that twice? Can I chop it twice? No.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
It's taking up my whole screen. Lewistopia, goodbye. Goodbye, my
Conquer a
peasants.
city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Okay, cool. You getting bored, Lewis? Getting bored of your
St.
life here?
Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah, no shit.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the
Minneapolis.
cannery.
It took me a second.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Sorry, Ma. Great, I've lost my mind.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Well, I can have a queen or a prince. Go with a beautiful prince.
beautiful prince.
Yeah, divergent story. Pick my own path.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Sinister serpents don't sound great.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, rainbows! Yeah! I missed that rainbow. Am I supposed to go through them? Oh, oops. Sorry. Sorry, Prince. I'm doing real bad here.
He followed the sound of his
Electric guitar.
electric sitar.
Oh, sitar. I'm not reading. Okay, they said Lewis was bad at video games, so this is canon. Bad at video games. Clearly not because I can't drive a ship.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
He just doesn't care. Hey. It's a full-blown video game now.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Yeah. Completely lost your mind.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
You go to bed and then I'll come get you. Sorry, I have an extra special guest here with me.
It was hard to argue with him.
This is what happens when you're streaming right after bedtime. Hard to argue. Oh no. This is your real life. Oh no! Also, this is really nasty. Oh, there's my locker. The one place that delivers to our house.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
So what are you gonna do? Is this another instance of someone killing themselves?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
No! What are you gonna do to Lewis? Oh, he's not even doing a fish. Lewis, my man, you're not even doing a fish. Do I just go...
I still thought I could save him.
Out the window. How did I know?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh no. I'm really concerned for this one. Yes, cheering,
including
adoring
the wise
fans.
Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Yup, faceless, creepy people.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
No! 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 You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Bending down my head. It's fine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Yeah, totally fine. Greater Seattle Institute of Psychology.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. He seemed cool.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Is that when they left? So how did her
She
mom
waited
die?
until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed, but I understand why we left.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was dying.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
So this is her mom's room. Yeah.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
So is this Edith's room when she was younger? Oh, no, this is... Oh, I keep confusing Edie and Edith. So this is Edith's room.
But it had to end one way or another.
So she had, like, the top
to tell you
tower.
about that last night.
Wow. Okay. Are you gonna write your death note?
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Adults need to argue right now.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Okay. Secret tunnel.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll
That's
have
gotta
the
be hard
nursing
to
home
hear.
send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
So did I already know the story?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I get to see the house!
God, it smelled awful.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Low
I
tide
never
typically does
thought
not
I'd go
smell
back
great.
to it.
I'm excited for this.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Dang it! Gotta make it hard for me.
I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Great. She's just gonna get stuck out in the low tide.
I started seeing things.
Here. Well, drink's being
Things
totally
I'd
lost.
forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
The old house.
Things I can't explain,
Oh,
but
it's
that
like
I
a-
need you to try and...
It's like back
what are
to
you
normal.
doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Gimme.
I
Gimme.
kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Edie! No!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Bye, Great Grandma
After that, we
Edie.
moved around a lot.
Did anyone die? Or were we safe? And what's with her and the gloves?
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh no. On.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
We don't know that for sure. The one just vanished.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Ugh. So what happened to her? Also, that poor child. Oh, all the kid pictures. Those are so cute. Anyway, my own child is here asking for my attention now that they're up in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here. But, you know, thank you for watching me not cry as I made it through the whole story. So hopefully Milton is alive, and also how dare they kill off Edith.